Wagwan, welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. We got Brady the Great and dropping nukes, capital D, capital N for nukes. And today we got something special. We got a little bit of rye. We've been on a rye kick here lately, apparently. We got the new Riff 6-year malted rye.
Yep.
And the Bardstown.
Yep, so this is the new Bardstown Bourbon Company Origin Rye. It came out about a year ago. I've only had about one pour out of it and kind of pushed it to the back of the shelf. It was collecting dust, and I was telling these guys I was looking for something to compare it to. So this is a 6-year, 95% rye, 5% malted rye, and the new Riff is 6 years, 100% rye, and they're within 4 proof of each other.
I think it was that you ready to try to persuade me to open the Parker's Heritage Rye.
Yeah.
I figured
It'll blow these out of the water, I can promise you that. But this is not blind. Your left glass is the Bardstown, which is 4 proof lower, and then we'll go to the new Riff, which is 4 proof
I
higher.
like this. Well, new Riff always has a good spot. So it'll go from left to right,
Yep.
our left, your right.
So the other gimmick with this Bardstown is that they took some sort of like cherry wood barrel and
Splice.
they made what they call it a zebra barrel. So they took new oak and cherry wood oak and alternated the staves and then made a barrel and then toasted it, and they finished the rye in that.
That's why it's so heavy on the cherry.
Yeah. So these are going to be different, but the main reason I wanted to compare them is they're both 6 years and they're both around $60.
Yeah. This one is pretty welcoming. You like on the nose, it's you smell the spice, but going down, it's actually pretty smooth.
It's got heavy cherry on the nose. I get a little bit of dill on the nose too. And then
Not Brady's favorite.
And then on the palate, I get a lot of cherry, like a cherry syrup almost. But I get this like really like pine, like a pine needle kind of aftertaste. It's really herbal and kind of throws me off.
Yeah, I like it.
Now I remember why I pushed it to the back of the shelf.
Because I like it. It's sweet. It's too sweet for you. The proof isn't there. These is what, now that's like 96 proof.
This is 96 proof.
So that's right in my area where I like it. What do you think about it, Chris?
I don't think too much of it. It does. I mean, I overthink that it's more like pine needles, almost.
It's very piney.
Like one of them green air
Like
fresheners.
I went outside and raked up the pine tree. You know what I mean? That's all in my nose.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. It would probably be really good in
Old fashioned.
no, what's the other one?
Manhattan.
Manhattan. That would be a good Manhattan.
Yeah. Festive, like around Christmas time.
I think it's cool with what they did with the zebra effect to it. Like you
Yep.
pick up the cherry note in it and whatnot, but it's not for me either.
It's a little toasty as well on the back end.
Now I'm starting to get that little burn, like long after you start to get that burn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I respect what they did, but yeah, to me, this should be like a $40 bottle to me.
Yeah, it's more like a minty.
Yeah,
like a minty burn. It's not even like a ethanol burn. It's more minty.
I want to say this one was 65 or 70, and the new Riff is 60. So,
all right. Well, we're getting ready to jump into the new Riff.
I really like the new Riff malted rye. It's got like a cocoa powder and a little bit of caramel, and then some of that baking spice on the nose.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites from there. I'm surprised the bottle's not gone. I've been babysitting.
It's very sweet. It's very viscous. It's a lot more viscous than that Bardstown. It's got like a really nice caramel to it.
And it drinks at 100 proof.
Yep.
Absolutely drinks at 100 proof. Got great legs. The color is awesome. It coats the glass well. It just kind of just sits there.
It would be a really good beginner's rye. This reminds me a lot of Pikesville.
Pikesville slept on.
I love Pikesville. That's what we should have done actually, because it's 6 years also, but it's 110 proof.
Yeah.
But yeah, this and the Pikesville both have like a baking spice to them, but they have like a really nice caramel to complement. So like, if you're not a big rye fan or you've never had a rye,
You get a caramel to balance it out.
yes, it's a very nice mid step before getting into like a full blown rye, kind of like the Bardstown. Yeah, it's awesome. I really like this.
All right, well, I think we can all agree that the new Riff is superior to this Bardstown profile, taste, flavor, nose.
Yeah, I think it beats it in everything. Nose, palate, finish.
Yeah.
I think it beats it in everything.
Presentation.
The bottle's cool.
I think the
That's
Bardstown bottle is a little bit cooler. That's about it.
Yeah, it's got the etching in the back of the rye grain. That's cool. But yeah, I think the new Riff is an easy buy.
Yeah, well, there you have it. MSRP, both at around 60, 65 bucks. You think the Bardstown should go cheaper. New Riff is fairly priced. They try to keep all their bottles around 70 bucks or under 70 bucks for the most part, unless it's one of their rare releases. And sometimes the aftermarket kind of goes up. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And if you're a returning viewer, we really appreciate the love. And thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Hope you enjoyed.